Very good. Thank you, Delaney. Well, Decision 2025 coverage now. It's almost that time again. Early voting in Virginia begins just 2 weeks from Friday.
But if some have their way, this could be one of the last odd-year elections here in the Commonwealth. State lawmakers are studying that change right now. 10 News anchor Samuel King is breaking down the pros and cons.
As one person who testified at this week's hearing on the issue said, Virginia set up a system where we basically vote every year. For example, in 2023, it was the State General Assembly, State Senate, House of Delegates. 2024, of course, the presidential race and races like Roanoke City Mayor. In 2025, it's the governor's race, if you've seen it, if you're watching on television, and also some local races like Roanoke City Sheriff. In 2026, we're back to the congressional races again, including a U.S. Senate race. And then in 2027, we do it all over again.
It's busy. Lots of politics, definitely.
Amy Adamo moved here from Tennessee, where they don't vote every year.
I think it's good when it's all together.
Because you don't get a break here, really.
Right.
Almost.
Exactly.
For the first time in decades, the General Assembly is taking a serious look at changing the schedule. In simple terms, getting rid of the odd-year elections. The effect would move the governor's election to presidential election years, like our neighbors West Virginia and North Carolina. But some voters don't like that idea.
I think it's really important in Virginia that we get to vote in an opposite year for our gubernatorial elections and our presidential elections because it gives the state a chance to respond to the presidential election.
One proposal would start the transition by 2032, meaning the governor elected in 2029 would only serve a 3-year term. Supporters say it would boost turnout and make things more efficient for registrars, but the ballots would be much longer, potentially increasing wait times during early voting and at polling places.
And so let me show you what this looks like then if you have a 4-minute ballot. So that's not that much longer, but these little increments really make a difference.
The committee will spend next year coming up with recommendations, but any change in schedule would require a constitutional amendment. So, yep, changing when we vote would be a question decided by voters at the polls. In Roanoke, Samuel King, 10 News, working for you.